What up? Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. Man, somebody just say something in the chat, man, so I know it's going. So I know it's working, yeah? But, yeah. Man, crazy day. Crazy day. Crazy day, guys. Crazy day, man. Well, let me know when somebody's in the chat and I'll start talking, man. I will start spouting off at the mouth, man. Says the chat's ready, man. Look, man, first off, I want to start it by saying rest in peace, Megs. Man, rest in peace, Megs. Man, this was a friend of mine. Okay, I'll tell you guys how you guys have heard me talk about this person before, probably all my people back up there, right? So, first off, Megs, man. Megs just lost her battle with cancer, right? I just found out a couple of hours ago. But, so I'll tell you guys who this is, man. So I was telling you guys a story about right after my mother passed away. I'll kind of clue you guys out because I never really explained it, but so I'll explain it now. So Megs is a moderator for me over on TikTok, right? And man, I got cool with her. Shoot, man, sweet person, man. Sweet person, very sweet person, man. So rest in peace, Meg. She got her angel wings today. But listen, I want to tell you guys some stuff, man, about this. So anyway, when my mother passed away, right? I had to get on this and that, and I was like having to get on Facebook and this and that, right? To like for all this stuff with my mom, like letting people know what was going on, you know? So listen, there was like 3 different times, right? As soon as I opened my phone to the platform, whatever I was on, boom, Meg's picture was right there, right? Now listen, you gotta remember, I've got all these divine encounters. Like at this point, I know something's up. After like the next day after my mother died, I know something's happening. I haven't said a whole lot to anybody yet because I don't really know. I just know that something's different, right? Well, before my mother had passed, like a few days before my mother had passed, I opened up my phone, and I want to say this is on Facebook or something, right? But man, there was a picture of Megs there, and man, she looked like she was 7 or 8 months pregnant, right? And I was like, oh wow. And then I got to reading, and then man, she said her spleen was swollen from the radiation treatments, right? So I had seen that first, and then after my mother passes, I'm seeing Megs. So I felt like God was telling me, hey man, stop over there and see her on your way down to your mom's, right? And I didn't say a whole, like I didn't, now my son knows this, like a few people know this. When it was happening, a few people know this because I was saying something, but not because she was, I guess yes, because she was sick, but I'm telling you, I totally felt that God was pulling me that way to stop and see her, because I had talks with her before, and she told me she did not believe in God, right? She did not believe in I don't know if she said, honestly, I can't remember. I think it was she didn't believe in Jesus. Maybe she said like she had some higher power or something, right? Anyway, there was a need there, right? There was a gap that needed to be filled there. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that's what God was putting me up to, was to go over there and talk to her, which I don't even know what I was going to talk to her about. Like, because nothing like real crazy had happened yet. Crazy in a good way, right? But so I'm getting all like, I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to go over, where was it? I think I want to say Oklahoma, right? Oklahoma. I was going to stop over there and just witness to her for a day, whatever, have lunch with her or something. Nothing, I wasn't going to stay at her house, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now listen, Megs has, listen, I don't know if it's her boyfriend or if it's her husband, but if I remember correctly, they've been together for a while, but man, he is locked up. And honestly, man, I don't know if he's, I don't know if he just got out. I hope he is out. Dear Lord, I hope he made it out for this. You know, I hope he's not sitting locked up right now. I don't know him. I never met him or talked to him or anything. You know, I just have met her through TikTok. You know, and she, like I said, she was one of my moderators. Man, just very, very sweet person, man. Very sweet person, right? And so anyway, I thought God. Man, hold on. I thought God. Of course not. So I thought God was telling me, hey man, go over there, see her, witness to her, or what. I didn't really know. I didn't know. I'm like, I didn't know what I'm doing, right? I still don't know what I'm doing, right? But anyway, so this gets to the night before. I'm leaving at like 5 the next morning. I'm going to the gym, boom, then I'm getting on the road to head down south to Mississippi to bury my mama, you know. So at the last minute, like, I get in touch with her before I had said something about seeing her. What anyway, she hits me up and like she was just getting over pneumonia. She said she was on the downside of it, right? She was just getting over pneumonia, and she told me that she was trying to get rested up because she was leaving, and it was maybe a week later or something like that. She was leaving to go see her dad. I want to say in Colorado. It might have been California, man, Colorado or California or something. I can't remember where, but, and there had been some time since she had seen her dad, like years, a number of years. I mean, it could have been, I want to say it was 3 to 6 years, if I remember correctly, since she had seen her dad. Well, anyway, immediately right there, boom, I got that feeling, okay, this is not it. God told me right there, this is not it. And I'll tell you why later, right? But so I told her, I said, hey man, listen, no worries, right? I said, man, listen, I said first, I was like, man, get your rest. I'm glad you're on the downside of this pneumonia, but listen, get your rest and get ready, man. I hope you have an amazing trip to go see your dad, you know, like, because I know she needed that. And look, by the way, I know Megs has got a few kids, man. I know she's got a few kids. I want to say 3 kids, right? And that's the ones I'm really worried about right now, that I really am going to continue to pray for, you know, is her youngins, you know, because she's not in no pain no more, right? I hope. But anyway, so I was like, God immediately is like, okay, that's not it. You're not supposed to be going there. So that's that situation right there. That's how I ended up in the situation of saying the prayer the next morning, like, dear Heavenly Father, I know something's going on, but I'm not sure which way you want me to go. You know when I have to be there. You take the wheel, right? So it was from not going to see her, right? Well, and I told her, I said, hey, listen, no worries. I said, I'll stop and see you on the way back up to Washington from the trip down here, right? Well, during the time, at the end of the trip, when I was like, I didn't say, hey, I'm coming there. I just was like talking to her, you know, just kind of, you know, touching base or whatever, but we were talking, and she was telling me how good the visit went with her father. And then she told me that her father had her in church and they went to church and stuff. So I was like, boom, okay, that's why I know that I didn't need to go there, because God already had that handled, you know what I'm saying, as far as as far as talking to her like that. Yo, what up, Kevin? Villa Maret, man. Shout out, man. Hey, shout out to everybody over there, man. Much love and respect to everybody. I'm going to see you guys in a couple weeks. I'm leaving Monday for Florida, but I should be to New Orleans by next weekend. So, I mean, as long as, like, you know, barring car trouble or, you know, whatever. But anyway, next weekend, man. But I'll keep tapped in with you guys. So, but anyway, back to the story. So I knew right then when she told me that not only did she get the family visit, that she got the church visit. Okay, so right then I knew, okay, God had that handled, right? No problem. So I went ahead on about my business or whatever, you know what I mean? And I've talked with her a little bit here and there, but man, I was just looking like she returned. I had texted her and she returned a message on the 4th, man. So I talked to her on the 4th, you know, a few days ago or whatever. But and I didn't know this. She didn't tell me this, but I just found out from another friend that about 2 weeks ago, they gave her 6 months to live. So she made it 2 weeks, man. She made it 2 weeks. But yeah, rest in peace, Megs. But that's why I come on here and said something, you know what I mean? Because for one, Megs is on social media, right? So I don't think I think no, she would be perfectly okay with me saying and doing this. But for my other friends out there, you guys know, like the ones that's passed, man, like there was reasons why I didn't put names and stuff up. You know, I didn't want to step on toes, man, because respecting my friends' privacy was a number one. So for anyone wondering out there why I never posted rest in peace for somebody I said I was super close with, that's why, right? But anyway, yeah, so I just found that out a couple hours ago while I was at my dad's over there. But man, it's been an eventful day, like, but that's like the worst thing, you know. But there's privacy concerns with the other stuff, you know. So, but you know, we won't talk about none of that. But it wasn't nothing like a death in the family, you know, a death of a friend or something like that, you know. But man, rest in peace, Megs. And like I said, look, let's just bust down right now. Dear Heavenly Father, man, you got her, man. She's got her wings. We're not worried nothing about her, dear Lord. We know you got her. But we talking about her youngins, dear Heavenly Father. Please wrap your arms around them. Love them. Give them guidance. Give them discernment. Give them knowledge. Let them know that you're there. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So, yeah, like I say like more in-depth, longer prayers, like when I'm not on stream, but it's like, you know, there'll be some personal stuff in there, you know what I mean? Like, and they're long too, you know, and like, I don't know, like I said, I pray multiple times about the same thing every day a lot. But man, shout out Megs, man. She was such a sweetheart, man. Like, dude, she was like so supportive of me, right? She was so supportive of me, man. Like, she gave me so much encouragement, dude. Like, I just think back, and I'm talking like encouragement, like I'm talking like right when I first got on social media, man. She literally was like one of them first people that came and hung out, dude, and just we latched on. And like I said, she was one of the mods for my channel or whatever. If you don't know what a mod is, they just like, you know, they get rid of hateful comments and stuff like that. They be kicking people out and stuff in the chat, you know, whenever you're on there live streaming or whatever. But yeah, that was like 2 years ago when I met her, you know. But yeah, man. So like I said, I haven't been knowing her a real long time, but I've known her for a good time. But listen, not that kind of good time. But look, what I want to tell y'all is like, I hope and I pray, you know what I mean, that visit with her dad, you know, in some way helped her transform her life and get right with Jesus. You know, I hope, because I would like to see her later, you know. That would be cool to see her later. I hope she's there, you know. I pray she's there. But look, you guys might be going through some of that same thing right now as far as like worrying about your people. Because there's a lot more than just her I worry about, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot more than her that I worry about. I worry about some of my own friends, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I run my mouth to them about what's been going on, you know? Because, like, they know, like, they know if I tell them something, they know what I'm telling them, right? They don't gotta second guess me, you know? They know that I'm 100, right? On whatever I say. If I said it, put your last dollar on it, man. If I, you know, like I said, the fish might have weighed 12 pounds and I said 15. Okay, you got me. But real talk, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, man. But yeah. It was other than like a couple things like that. But look, as far as my dad goes, that was a great day. No problems with my dad. This whole visit is going great, man. Like, it's really opened my eyes to a lot, you know. And listen, man, you never know another man's pain until you're able to walk in his shoes or get a good week sitting on the porch with him and let him tell you about it, you know. So, but it's eye-opening, you know what I'm saying? It's eye-opening. But it all goes back to the same thing I keep telling you guys, man. Like, dude, everybody has like this weird tragic comedy. Some of them are just tragedy, right? But some of them are tragic comedies, man. Like, everybody's got a story, man. Look, right here, man, the Villa Moret family, man. Like, man, shout out to you guys, man. Listen, but keeping the faith, keeping it right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, look, just seen a miracle, dude, last week. Go back and watch it on another video. You can check it out, you know what I'm saying? I won't go through the whole thing right now, but a healing, you know, straight miracle, dude, straight miracle. And it wasn't just me that seen it, man. The whole family seen it, and man, all kind of people. The doctor seen it, man. It's crazy. Doctor be telling my cousin's family, hey, I think I'm pretty sure we're looking at a miracle right here. Like, well, no joke. We knew that already, bro. That's what they've been trying to tell the doctors. See, listen, man, when you on hospice, man, the doctors ain't, look, they only want to do for you something to make you comfortable to leave the earth. Who's that? What up, Brent? Much love, homie. What up? When you're on hospice, they're only doing stuff to make you comfortable to go. Like, they're not paying for tests. They're not bringing this equipment. You know what I'm saying? Only to help you leave this earth. That's the only thing they're going to do for you for, right? But yeah, they was telling the doctors, and the doctors thought they was playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, or not the doctor. Excuse me. Not the doctors. Don't let me say that. I don't remember who it was, but we're like, yeah, man. My cousin's like, yeah, I told you. Right? It's awesome, man. It's amazing. Listen, you can never count out God, man. Especially when you have God and the human spirit's ability to want to live, man, forget about it, man. Hey, who's fighting tonight? I just heard today that there was some fights tonight. I haven't even been paying attention, dude. I can't even... Somebody was telling me, I wonder if you can get that on the Fire Stick, dude. Because the homie was like, man, you got to fight, like, if I got it, because I got internet and all that, I could be, if it's on the Fire Stick, I could be, you know what, I think I might get me one of those, man. But because I don't be watching TV and stuff like that. But like a fight or something cool, or a boxing match or something, I would watch that, you know. especially if it don't cost that much. But look, the Fire Stick, man, get the Fire Stick. Check this out, 150 bucks. Get you the stick in the first 6 months. Then it's $75 every 6 months. And you got almost 12,000 channels. No joke. No joke, almost 12,000. And that's like movie channels, that's like every HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, well, Stars, all of those. All of those. But yeah, look, the funny thing is like I pulled up into, of course I pulled into Planet Fitness parking lot, right? And I'm like, oh crap, this one's closed, I forgot about. So we got to go like another 15 minutes down the way, and they got a 24-hour one over there. The only reason I don't like that one though is like, man, all their water and showers are way better over here at this one, man. Like the shower heads is bomb. You know what I'm saying? And then like the sinks, you know, you can turn the water on yourself and make it hot, where this one right here is just like the little motion. You stick your hands under, it's like psst. Like how you gonna shave with that? And then the shower head just dribbles too, so you can't, like you're not washing no water out the razor, you know. But that's all right. We're gonna go there and work out and shower tonight, and then I'm gonna get up in the morning and come back to this one, because this one opens up at 7. So I'm going to come to this one in the morning and work out again and shave over here. But listen, man, when you're on mission, it's crazy out here, dude. It's crazy, man. You don't never know what, I don't never know what I'm dealing with on a daily basis, man. There could be some kind of, look, and that thing that happened earlier this morning with Miss Daphne, man, shout out Miss Daphne. I hope she's seeing this. If she is, I would like her, man, comment, back me up on this, right? I hooked her up. I gave her my YouTube and everything, you know. But that was cool, man. Just, dude, I'm in a laundromat. I'm hours away, and I'm talking to this lady, and of course it's a God conversation, and then all of a sudden she knows my cousin. Like, what? Dude, that's nuts. My cousin that just came off hospice. Right, I'm a couple hours away, close to Jackson, Mississippi, and this lady, man, it's wild. It's wild. Listen, start paying attention. If you get a notion to talk to somebody, listen, there's a reason. Go with your intuition. Go with God, right? That's God putting that on your heart, man. That ain't your gut. That's God, right? Still starts with a G, but it ain't the same. Your gut don't give you messages. The only time my gut ever gave me a message is like, hey, homie, not another Taco Bell tonight. Are you going to be on the toilet? That's the only time my gut ever talked to me, right? Was bubble guts. But other than that, right? That's what I'm saying. Think about that. It's a fact, man. That's a fact. But yeah, so that's what we about to do. Matter of fact, let's do that right now. Let's put on some music. Hold on, let's put on some music and just take this little ride. Yeah, man, I need all kind of stuff done to the whip right now. I need to redo the back brakes. Not redo, but I just need to get a rotor. Probably 2. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have to. Like the brake, it's just the woo. Then I know it needs a O2 sensor, but I mean, it ain't stopping, you know, it ain't stopping me. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a leak in the air conditioner. So, man, who knows? But this baby still runs. Look, not including the transmission issue, right? Where this thing's making sounds, but these things are notorious for that. But look, I got the title with me. So don't worry, I'm not going to be stuck out. And besides, if something happens and this thing breaks down, trust me, dude, it'll be some kind of divine encounter with the tow truck driver. That's the kind of, look, if something like that happened after I got over the like, oh dang, my car's gone, I would be like, okay, what's about to happen? That's the zone I'm in right now. You have, man, I'm trying to show y'all. I'm trying to show y'all, man. I'm trying to show y'all. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Amazing. And all of those words don't even fit it, man. Don't even fit it. Hold on, let's see here. I'm trying to find something. Dude, what am I looking for right now? Listen, we'll just play this right now. I guess I need to turn on the Bluetooth again. Alright.
Get started today.
You want salad and bread.
Oh,
So what you gonna do?
You're
You're gonna
doing
take your
that thing
favorite.
again. Alright, here we go. Yo, what up, cuz? Man, right now, so I just left my dad's, and I pulled up to this Planet Fitness right now, but I remembered it's not 24 hours on the weekends. So they got another one like 15 minutes away, the other one I was going to. I was just complaining about it just now, though. But yeah, so just like a 15-minute ride, nothing major. All kind of crazy stuff happened today, cuz. Go back and watch the beginning of it later on when you get a chance. It said, man, what do you know? Deuce. 22 minutes, man. 22 minutes. Look. Act normal. I think we got the popos behind us. Somebody called the law on me, man. Is that? I don't know, but... Oh, dude, come on, man. Hey, if we do, I'm leaving the camera rolling. I'm going to leave the camera going. And I'm going to warn him as soon as he walks up. Hey, you are on video, homie. Nah, I'll be like, excuse me, sir? You're on a video recording device? No way. Nah, we ain't even going to get pulled over. He's just going to go about his business. He's just going to go about his business. Alright, let's just act like he ain't there. We're just gonna act like, hey bro, you ain't even there. We're doing our own thing. Let me just put the phone down though. I'll look down at it like this.
Some basketball fans know every team's home record through performance splits, how teams perform on back-to-backs. They're walking basketball databases. Before every game, fans check.
Oh, we got it. Yo, what up, Stacy? What's happening, sweetie? What up? We just on like a little 15-20 minute ride right now. Just getting to this other Planet Fitness. I forgot that the one I just went to was not 24 hours on the weekends though. But hey, you want to see who the soldiers are? Go to the gym on Friday, Saturday night. Women. You want to get you a good man. Besides church, okay? Go to the gym on Friday or Saturday night. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. He turned off. next turn. I'm tripping. Man, I'm tripping. We got 19 minutes left. I don't know what I was thinking. Who is that? Oh, what up, Pinky? What's happening, darling? Hey, did you know Megs? She was one of my mods. She wasn't in those. She hasn't been in the lives on this trip. Like when, you know, a couple weeks ago or whatever. I think she might have stopped in, but like, yeah, I didn't. Man, it's crazy. She didn't say nothing to me, man. Nothing. So you know, man. What I'm saying is that she didn't. I don't know. I get it though. What do? You just call around. But I've only got 6. I don't know. What do you say? You know, I'm sure she thought she had more than 2 weeks. You know, like crazy, man. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. That's what that thing you see me. I posted on TikTok or whatever. That's what I was talking about. You probably know her. She's a sweetheart, man. A bunch of lights are blinking here. Like, what is that? That's the street lights. Man, hey, I seen the craziest lightning last night. Like, it like did this. Like a pattern like that, but up flat and across the whole sky, man. Like, this thing had to be like, I don't know, man. It looked like, it had to be like a couple 100 square miles of light. I mean, I'd never seen a boat like this. And I was looking up right when it happened, you know, like, what? Crazy lightning, man, crazy lightning.
I used to use strip lashes, but the way
there goes the ambulance. Dear Heavenly Father, we know that whoever's in that ambulance, right, that it ain't even that serious, right? They just go in there, they're going to find out when they get there that it's not even a big deal, and the hospital's going to check them over, and it's going to be just a simple scare, you know? But maybe that test that they got to have when they get there is going to give them an indication of something they never would have known about unless they went there. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I'll holler at y'all again when I get up here. 15 minutes or something. I know it's boring, man, but that's what it is. I gotta drive, dude. This ain't what I played. This is not what I played, man. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's where I need to go. I need to go to Ross. Let's see if they got more shorts there. It's been like wintertime down here though, but I know I'm about to be in Florida. I got shorts, don't worry. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing, man. We don't need no stinking shorts, man. like the live version or something. I don't know, the audio wasn't quite right or whatever, so. Right now, man, you know what? Another, like, man, Megs, dude, she's in like her mid-30s. Megs, the one who just passed away. Yeah, man, young, right? It's crazy. I think about stuff like that all the time. Like, man, what? Because it's not just that. There's something else going on, but there is a bigger plan, you know, and that's one, you know, I mean, she's in her mid-30s, right? But not so much that, but I think about children a lot, you know, that have to go through stuff like that, and they're so young, right? And I sit here and think about all the crap, how unappreciative I've been at certain times in my whole life, you know, whether I said I was or not, but my actions, you know, sure didn't seem like I was appreciative, you know what I mean? And then you have, like, so innocent, you know, so innocent. There's gotta be something that we're not seeing, you know, there's gotta be something that we're not seeing, man. Like, these people are like, I don't know, man, they gotta be angels or something. You know what I mean? They gotta be like angels with authority in the next life or something. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. There's something going on that I don't understand, right? But there's all kind of stuff that we don't understand. But I'm saying it's not as simple as just a 3.5-year-old baby fighting cancer and not making it. There's something else going on with that, and like, I don't know what it is, but and we'll all see what it is later. Well, the ones that, you know, the ones that are able to, the ones that are saved, you know, we'll be able to see. There's just nothing you could say to get me to believe that it's just like that cut and dry. You know what I mean? There's no way, man. Look, and I got friends and family, man, who have lost children, you know, just like, what? Like, no way. Man. It's just, I think about stuff like that, you know, like, man. All the time I think about stuff like that, you know. That's how it is, dude. I'm telling you, it's like and look, they don't care how they feel, right? We don't care how sick they are. Just keep them alive and keep them coming in here for these treatments, right? And keep shoving these pills down their throat. That's what I'm talking about. The money is in just prolonging it, not treating it. Just prolonging it, man. That's what it's all about, man. It's crazy how our country has come down to that so much, you know, with everything, like the pharmaceuticals. I mean, listen, I don't want to get started. It's a whole nother, let me not even get started, because I'll be, you know, whatever. I'll be irritated for sure thinking about all that stuff, man. I just think about it like, dude, your family's got to live on this planet too, you know? Your family's got to eat this food too. These big people, like your generations after, like, man, you're messing everyone up, your whole family. Now, you know, like, you think just because you making some money, like, who is it? What's some people's name, man, that the ones that did all the pain pills? You would think I would know the names or something, right? But whatever their name is, you know, man, there's got to be some evil up in there. There's got to be, because I can't see how somebody can make hundreds of billions off death and completely okay, welcomed in the promised land. I mean, he says it's all forgiven if you're, you know, if you ask sincerely and you're, you know, you believe in, you know, Jesus is real, you have faith that, you know, this is a real thing. I mean, he says it's, I don't know, man. They say the only thing that's not forgiven is like turning God away, denying God. Is that what you're doing? Because they say that's the one thing that's unforgivable. I don't know, man. Are you? Are you? I know. You say you not denying him, right? But you sure ain't welcoming him. So what's up? Right? Sometimes it's not what you're doing, right? Sometimes it's what you're not doing. Saddle. We're here, man. We're over here right now. Planet Fitness. Man, the other morning I came over here after I woke up or whatever, man. I think I told you guys it was an SUV sitting there with the tire all bam kicked out. I was like, oh, that would suck. Yeah, like it definitely wasn't moving nowhere. Not without changing the tie rod in or whatever that was. All right, we're good. We're Gucci. All right, there we go, man. All right, we are here. Boom. Let me see here. Yeah, buddy. Let's see here. Oh, it's cutting in and out? What about now? Yeah, man. Yep, Stacy. Yep. You're exactly right, Courtney. Exactly right. Yeah, man. So she passed yesterday, yeah. Yep. Yep, she passed yesterday. That's what I was told, right? That's what I was told at like 5 o'clock today by one of our other friends, you know? Like, and she was real close to her too, man. She was real close to her. Like, I think they actually met. They actually met from my lives and then got to be really good friends, you know what I'm saying? So, and I know they lived close to each other too. I'm not sure if they were making that connection like that, you know, but yeah, man. Okay, so that's what it was. So the stream cut out. The stream cut out because I just got the hold up here. I just got the I just got the analytics. So when did it cut out? What time did it cut out? Okay, it doesn't. Usually it's got a time right there, but it doesn't say the time. Anyway, yeah. Dude, I'm still. Hey, man, listen. Shout out to the one person on Twitch. It might not even be a real. It might not even be a person. It might be just Twitch throwing one person in my stream report just so I don't get sad about it. You know? Just so I don't get sad. Right? Man, this stuff. See this AI clips, man. This. Alright, man. I picked the wrong time to do that. Alright, look. You know what? Did I check my... Dude, I still haven't got... Man. You know, my homies was probably thinking the same thing. Like, bro, why have I not got a message from him yet? Man, nothing, dude. I gotta look up my buddy. I gotta look up Truck. I gotta look up Truck and find out where he's at. Where do I go, man? Where's that Wait, there we go. I'm gonna go to... Hey, should we do... We'll go to, let's see here. Inmate search. Inmate search. You... Wait. What? Man. Inmate search. Okay, let's just do that. Not for Mississippi. Federal Bureau. Let me see here. Let's see if he's in the feds. Because listen, he was in the feds for sure. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see here. Let's find his number here. Hold on. Contacts. What? He's not even on my contacts anymore. Man, because he moved. That's what it is. Dude, I don't even... What? Come on, man. I know I got his inmate number. You gotta be kidding me. Let's see here. Man, alright. Let's see if I can look him up by name. Let's see here. Let's see. Black. Male. Man. How old was he? Let's see. Oh, I think this is him. Wait. Alright. About federal inmates released after 19... Hold on. Yeah, it was definitely a Fed case. It was definitely a Fed case because... Dude, hold on here. Hold on. No, I have his number. Hold on here. Nope, I got it, dude. I got it. Look, anyway, you guys know about those, yeah? Let me find this right here. Yo, shout out Kick Bounties. Let's see here. That's all. Well, I haven't looked through this thing in a second, man. Hold on here. Hold on here. Well, hey, shout out Kevin. I got Kevin right here, man. Ah! Yeah, I got Kevin right here, dude. What the... Let's see here. Hold on one second. I'm trying to. I know I got my buddy's number in here. There we go. Boom, I got it. Yes. Yes. I got it. What? Where's he at? Okay. Wait, no number found. Dude, no way. Hold on. Because, like, hey, for the number to not be found, that means he's not in the feds. Let's check state. Let's check state, man. There we go. Incarcerated search, Washington State Department. There we go. Washington. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the homie's number here. You know what I mean? Like, just give me. You know what? I'll put a. Where is the power button? All right, here we go. All right, come on, man. Come on, bro. We're trying to hit the lottery here. Let's see if we can find him. Okay, let's see. Go apply. What? Terms of use, disclaimer. Okay. Do you acknowledge the disclaimer and agree with the terms of use? Yes, I accept. Dude, come on. And then you got to fill it out again. Like, come on. That means someone must have sued them. Dude, what's going on? Like, it's not even working. Every time I hit apply, it just takes me right back. All right, let me try something else. What? Links, forms, possibility. All right, let's see. Clearly that's not the right one. What is this? Dude, it's literally every single person. What? Dude, come on, man. This is crazy. No, there's no way I can look through all of these. Like, come on. What is going on, man? Man, do I have his name backwards? Because look, I just always called him by his nickname. Okay, dude, I'm not getting any love on there. I'm not getting any love on this. Any love, man. Alright, listen, we don't want that anymore. Inmate roster. Well, I got Washington and it says Western Australia. What? Like, come on, man. Alright, let me open this door. Let's see here. Where's the Washington? Look, of course it's got the AI on Google, so now I'm just going to ask it, man. Whatever. There we go. Let's go to Washington. Look, it brings me back to the same thing. Dude, that's crazy because it's saying he's not here. You know what? Let's check, what about, man, what is that place? Is that no, not Maryland, Massachusetts, not Boston. Man, where was that show at, The Wire? Where was the... Let's see. Man, what show was it? What? The Wire on HBO, because that's where he was from. That's where he was from. Let's see here. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Right? I got it right on the tip of my brain. Baltimore. Yep, that's right. Baltimore, Maryland. There we go. Alright, Baltimore, Maryland. Here we go. Alright, let's go here. State codes using the Maryland, and there we go. Let's go here. Wow. No individual was found. Dude, you know what? Let me ask the homie, man. Let me ask the homie that I just talked to yesterday, because the homie Chris was on one side of me and Truck was on the other side of me. Let's see here. Wait, let me go. Wait, wrong one. Messenger. There we go. Where's he at? Where's he at? All right, anyway, I asked him. So look, there, I mean, that's all I can do. All right, so I checked. Man, that's crazy. He's not, dude, I'm wondering, did he get out? Should I look on Facebook for this dude? Hold up, man. Let me... What, is this him? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, dude, I got him! Ah! I got him! I got him! Oh, I'm about to message him right now. Dude, I got him. I got him. Yeah. Hey, look, I'll show y'all my boy right here. Hey, straight G, man. Straight G. Look, I'll tell, look. Man, I was next door and I was in close custody next door to this dude. That's the dude I was telling you. He got 6 whacks. That's what he's in there for. But listen, it was like, it wasn't, let's just say it wasn't not like regular people, you know what I'm saying? He was in the game back in the day or whatever, but man, he's, different man now, but man, cool, man. But look, it was very uncommon to build a friendship with a black dude in closed custody penitentiary, right? And I'm gonna tell you how it happened. So we spent so much, I told you guys about how much time we spent locked down, right? Well, I was on the very end over in D unit. Like, well, my boy, when I say the end, like, it's like a long side and then 2 very short sides, right? And my buddy Chris had the end one, and then I had the one next to him, which was next to the corner, and then the other wall came off like that. So his door and my door was like this. So we're the only ones like where we could, and way down at the other end where you could step out the window and talk right to him. Plus slide all kind of stuff under the doors. But man, we spent so much time locked up that, man, you craving conversation. Like, man, look, we would even, man, solid dude. Solid dude. But look, all right, I'm tapped in with him now, man. I'm tapped in with him. We're good, man. I wonder where's he at. Let's see. Does it say where he's at? It doesn't say where he's at. Oh, that's what it says. I gotta make sure I gotta add him as a friend before I can see all of his posts. What unit is he in right there? Where is that? That ain't Walla Walla. Yeah, I think my boy got moved to another state. I bet you the feds, because look, he was in the feds, but he was in Washington State. But look, this dude was such a problem back in the early 80s. Man, this dude stayed in the hole. This dude was in the hole from 1986 until, what did he say? When did he go to Walla Walla? I want to say he told me 2012. In the hole. So you think it's bad when your mama locks you in the room for 10, 15 minutes. Boy, think about that. Hey, and he's still got he's sane. Like he's I didn't know him then. This is after that. He came to, so he was in the hole for all those years in Baltimore, right? He was in that, like, hey, you seen that movie, The Wire, the show The Wire? Okay, why you think they made that show The Wire? It's because of all of the stuff like that before, but he was in all of that stuff, right? So look, can I even like his pictures? I can't even like his pictures. Oh, wow, dude, look, my boy got some poetry up here. Oh, no, that ain't him. I'm tripping. Kelvin Edwards kills. This him? Wait, is this him? Who is this? Okay, that's not him. I'm just checking some other ones to make sure I got the right one. But look, his came up right at the very top, man. It doesn't say where he's at, though. Doesn't say where he's at. Man, I'm looking forward to finding out where the homie's at, man. Dude, I got him on Facebook. I got him on Facebook. It's all good. I got it. I got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. Well, there we go. I like all y'all's comments right there on Facebook, man. Hey, there you go. Hey, shout out Ronnie Osteen, man. Check him out, bro. He be getting down. Right? What, man? Somebody else passed away? What? No, man, not somebody I know, but like somebody my people know. Oh, wait, what happened? Who won? Hey, who won? Hey, who won the fights, man? Who won the fights? Oh, they not even done yet, huh? They ain't even got to the, yeah, it's way early. Yeah, it's way early, man. They ain't got to the good ones yet. right, anyway, boom. All right, enough of that. All right, dude, we found him. All right, so we're locked in on him, and look, I didn't hear nothing from either one of my two buddies. Hey, let's ask, man, because look, you can find out. Let's see. Watch this. Watch this, dude. Let's ask ChatGPT.
I'm ready to hit the ground running. So if there's anything you'd like me to focus on first,
No, no. I'm trying to, hold on. How do I find out if Washington State Penitentiary is on a lockdown right now? Because if they're on a lockdown, like, man, there's no telling what could be. I mean, they have players. There's no clear public coverage right now. Public alerts page for emergency lockdowns, escapes, and visitation disruption. That usually the best official place to check. Washington corrections. You call the prisoner to check whether visitation has been suspended. Watch the DOC alerts page for emergency. Okay. So right now it says there's no clear confirmation, but let's ask them. Oh wow, there's already some scamming going on. Airway Heights. See, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 of them. There's 10 big penitentiaries here. Where's Washington State? There, WSP. There it says no alerts at this time. No alerts at this time. All right, so I don't know. Because to not hear from both of them is kind of strange, right? To not hear from both of them is kind of strange. Oh, you did? Yep, that's where I was at, man. Look, if I ever got to go back there again, like even through the town, it'll be too soon. Hey, look, I'll tell you something cool I seen there, though, like the last week and a half I was there when they had me working outside, man. Look, they sent us to the cemetery. And I mean, the cemetery's huge, and this is like the oldest cemetery in the town, the actual town of Walla Walla. And dude, look, they had a wooden tombstone there. And also, look, and it's a big story about it, but there's a Wild West, some Wild West gunslinger out there that the sheriff unalived while he was in getting a haircut, and he's buried out there, but his tombstone talks about it, and that was in like the 1800s. But look, they got this, man, this is crazy. There's a woman and 2 children buried there together, and look, on the front of their tombstone there's an arrow going down, and supposedly this woman was a witch, and they buried her and her kids, and they completely encased everything in concrete, so there's no way she could get out. But yeah, that's over there too. But yeah, man, well, the homies was crazy, man. They would be hey man, listen, dude, these guys could be, bro, if some of these people concentrated on stuff productive, there ain't no telling what their potential is, man. I mean, the sky is the limit on some of these guys. You would be amazed, man, at some of the people that's in there, man. Listen, it ain't like how you see on TV as far as like everybody's a dirtbag, you know. Most of them are, for sure, but man, you'll find like some nuggets of humanity in there for sure, you know, so it's all good. But anyway, yeah, so we at the gym. I need some nicotine, man. I need some nicotine. Hey, I found one. I don't know if you guys care about this or not, but anybody who out there, right? Weird, huh? But anybody out there who's messing with nicotine or whatever, man, I found one that has an actual tobacco taste. When I say, if that's what you're looking for, like the snuff or whatever, or, you know, like Copenhagen or Skoal or Bandit, whatever they are. But yeah, it's this one right here. The wintergreen on. But anyway, man, it like super, I mean, look, I gave my dad one of these today, trying to get him to get on this, because look, he be smoking cigarettes and he have a wad of chew. No, not at the same time, but he chews and smokes. And I was like, when I ran into this one just by accident the other day, because the only one I ever bought was a cinnamon of this brand. I never bought any other flavor from this brand. And while I was there, I was like, man, I was up in Kroger. I'm like, yeah, let me get one of these. And man, like, look, man, it smells like snuff. Smell it. It's crazy. It like, and my dad, look, I was like, hey, Dad, I want you to try these, man. Try this out. And so he did. And then after a second, he's like, hey, he said, you said you're supposed to swallow this? And I said, yeah. And he said, man, because it sure does taste like chewing tobacco. And I'm like, yep. But it's not bad. It's not just like Skoal or whatever, right? That's super pungent and tobacco-y. But I'm telling you, I was like, soon as I tasted and smelled it, I was like, what? And look, it's just nicotine. It's just nicotine. Like, it's not any tobacco in it. But that's what I'm saying. If you're really jonesing and you're trying to catch that, that's the one. But this is and look, I'm not even joking, man. It'll get you the mouth burn like a light head. Like, man, I done caught the hiccups. Like, don't think you don't get no nicotine. Trust me. Yeah, you get the juice. Yeah, you get the juice for sure. But, yeah. "24 hours, yeah. Man, I was just, hey, look, I got a couple of these. Let me turn this off, because we're about to just go in anyway. Look, I think I showed you guys. I need to go bring my thing into charge tonight, too. I'm bringing it in there to charge. But look, so I got the Hawaiian shaved ice one already, but it was good. I got these this morning when I went in Kroger. It was buy two, get one free. Like, what am I supposed to do? Right? So I got the other Hawaiian shaved ice, but this one is Cosmic Stardust. That blueberry one was good, but man, I still haven't got lucky and got a cotton candy yet. There's like a bull run on cotton candy Alani's right now. Yeah, it's a bull run on it. But listen, and here I go again. I just thought about this. Darn. So I just started that AI thing yesterday, right? To get the clips from the streams. What do you think every clip is so far? Prison stuff. Like, man, come on. There's a couple things in there, but yeah. I gotta, like, you could sit there and just go straight and publish it, but there's like some changes and stuff that I want to make, you know. I don't know. I should not even worry about it. Just post it. But I think what I need to do, so see my what's that app called? CapCut. I think I'm going to get a little bit better one though, but my thing expired. My year was just up, of course. So I got to spend another $100 to get back in there and do some video editing. So, yeah. But I can go in there and video edit, and then, you know, you can add captions to everything, or well, it already comes with captions. I mean, you add like words or whatever, a cover sheet, a thumbnail, yeah, that. That's what I mean. And I could go in there and manipulate the clips that it gives me, you know, because some of them are real long. But listen, it gives you a rating next to them. I don't have nothing under an 8. I got 8 to 9.9 for the, because it gives you the probability for it going viral. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, they're all like good clips, you know, but it's just not the type of stuff that I want to put out right this second. You know what I mean? But like, we'll wait and get like some other good ones in there or whatever, and then I'll throw a little college education one in there here and there. But it's like, I'm not trying to be known for that, you know. I'm trying to be known for turning it around. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be, I don't want to have like, you already know. I might look like that, but I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? If you already been about it, you don't got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even worried about that. I'm not trying to revisit my life there and have the first things be, I don't know, it's one thing to sit here and talk to you guys directly and say something, but it's another thing to advertise, like, because a short, that's advertised. I mean, you're trying to get people to the stream. So I don't want to try to get people to the stream with penitentiary stuff, you know, because there's a lot more to me than just some penitentiary stories, you know. So we want to make sure and lay that out properly as far as not letting it be the first thing. So, or the second or the third, you know what I mean? I feel like I need to get a good, because look, I've got a bunch of shorts that I posted, right? But not like this, right? So I feel like I need to get a couple of weeks in of like 2-3 shorts every day, right? Because look, I get like 4 or 5 from each stream, right? So that's what we want to do, man. It's a lot of work, man. It just adds to it, especially if I want to do it right. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's a fact. Especially if you want to do it right, then what you do is you post the shorts on the platforms before you go live, right? Because then when they are playing and you are live, then people they can tap on it right there and go straight to your live. But I don't on any of the platforms, I don't just sit there and watch lives, except for TikTok. Like if I'm on TikTok, but if I'm on TikTok, I'm usually on live. Like I'm not surfing other lives unless it's like supporters of mine and people of mine. Then I go to theirs as soon as I got a minute where I'm on my phone and I'm not doing 1,000 other things. Because believe me, I thought I would have a lot of time to handle. I don't know what I was thinking. I have no idea what I was thinking. I clearly wasn't thinking rationally, right? But we're in it now. We're here now. So we're gonna bust hump to make it happen, you know? Straight up. We're gonna bust hump to make it happen, man. What time is it? 9:43. That ain't bad. But yeah, just kick back. Yeah, there we go. Stretch them out, man. Stretch them things out. Stretch them out. But yeah, look, I'm about to go in there. Look, I've still been working out every day, guys. Don't think because I hadn't brought the phone in there that I'm not working out. But it's just like, I don't know. It's like I don't know. I can't talk to you guys much in there. You're just seeing me suffer. And there's not really anybody on it. It'll be like 1 or 2 of my solid people. Thank you again, Stacy. But then, like, I'll get more after, you know what I'm saying, when it's like playing on Facebook. But it's just not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm already on here so much. Like, honestly, that I need that time to just really go in there and just get it in. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just different, you know, when there's not a camera on you, you know? It's just different, you know. But so don't think I'm not working out, right? Because you would be wrong on that assumption. Just because you haven't seen me working out, right? Trust me. Now I haven't hit the weights again since I tore all my muscles up the other day, but they're just now getting bottled back right. Just about to get back right. But anyway, it takes longer. You know, the bike, man, I get it in. And like mostly I've been about the hard sweat. The hard sweat is what I need. You know, I've become addicted to it. Like I told you, that's how I am. I have an addictive personality like that. Which is okay. You just got to be addicted to the right things. That's all, you know. I wish I would have known myself a little bit better before, you know. But, man, I went and got new razors today. Yeah, last time I reused the razor, and look, man, they're so expensive. These things are like $8 for 4 of them. Like, I need to go back. Look, you give me a single blade BINK, the white one with the orange blade, the orange cover on it, single blade, and look on everything. Hey, I'll get that thing so smooth, it doesn't matter. Man, you know, I could do it with soap too. That's like a college thing, you know, but the 6 blades does make it a lot quicker. There we go. It does make it a lot quicker, you know, but yeah, I think I'm procrastinating right now is what I'm doing. I'm talking about it, but I'm not being about it. I'm talking about it here, but I need to be about it in there. So, but hey, I got all the clothes washed today, man. We had that encounter with Miss Daphne this morning. Man, that was cool. I can't wait to tell my cousin. He probably told his dad about it, because I called him right after. I was like, dude, you ain't gonna believe this, man. I was like, bro, I just ran into someone who knows your dad. Like, what? It was crazy. I'm telling this lady about what a miracle my family just witnessed, right? I'm telling her about that, not even knowing that she knows who I'm talking about. It was wild, man. It was wild. And I'm telling you, after, like, she mentioned something about a couple of judges, about some stuff that had happened past in her life with family and stuff, where she had to get stuff handled. And then, like, she mentioned judges again later, and I'm like, God was telling me, hey, man, tell her. She knows him. Mention it to her. I take that back. He didn't say she knows him, but it was like, and I even said that to her. I was like, man, God's telling me, I was like, listen, Jerry Jones, just like that. And she said, what? She's like, I know him. She's like, oh my goodness. Look, I showed her the video and everything. She was like, oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Just crazy how much this stuff tastes like tobacco. It's almost, I don't know, I'm not used to that. Right? I'm used to like the cinnamon or the regular wintergreen. This is wintergreen flavor, but oh, yeah. Yeah, it was cool, man. Like, I don't know, was it or was it not? I like, did we just meet up like that for me to tell her that? I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. That's why I gave her like the channel stuff and stuff, you know, like, I'm a man, super nice lady, and that's crazy. She grabbed, man, her and my mother. Listen, this is crazy. This woman was on the basketball team of Mississippi State, okay? Graduated the same year as my mom, right? And I remember my mother, I was itty bitty, man. I remember her taking me to a football game out there, because I remember all the cowbells. You know, they ring the cowbells out there at Mississippi State. And I remember going to a basketball game, right, in the arena. You know, I don't remember players and all that, of course, but I remember she took me. It's just, I don't know. It's just like another thing, you know. It's just another little doot, like another little cherry on top, like a little doot. Like God just saying, hey, man, don't worry. I got you, bro. I'm putting it all around you. All you got to do is just talk and step into it. All you got to do is just be there, woodchuck, right? That's all you got to do, man. Just be there and keep your eyes on me, right? That's what it's all about right there. Listen, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm not a holy roller. But I am right now, though. That's what's crazy. I can't, like, dude, but listen, I see how people become street preachers. I see how it happens. I see how it happens, man. Like, it's crazy. All you got to do is just let him lay some divine stuff out in front of you and show you just how real he is. And once the gravity of that hits you, yeah, good times, man. Good times, man. Good times. I'm not drinking another one of those. I'm drinking a water. Man, super amazing, right? Look, sometimes I feel like I overuse that word all the time, all of those little descriptive words, because trust me, they don't touch what I've seen. No word that I can think of describing like I mean, miracle, yeah, but like amazing, cool, awesome, right? I don't know. Those words just don't seem to even hold a candle to it, you know? Dude, what do you think it would take to get you to pack everything up in your car and do this? Do you think you would do it on a whim? Because I sure wouldn't. I sure wouldn't. That's a fact. I mean, not in the position that I'm in life right now. You know, like back in the day, of course, pocketfuls of money, oh no, could do whatever I want. Yeah, of course, but the time I'm at in my life now, I don't need to be running around the countryside acting crazy. Oh, I love it though. I love it, man. I love it. Thank you, God. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Thinking about to pack this bag. Pack this bag. Pack this bag. What you ready for? What you ready for, Stacy? What you ready for? Man, I thought I was ready. Wow, man. But listen, I'm getting to the point now. Where, listen, I come back and tell you guys, right? Because this is the job, this is the task that he give me, right? But listen, when stuff is happening, like, look, this is my surprise face now. I'm not surprised one bit seeing the stuff I've seen. Now, do I feel blessed and wonder how on earth? Yeah, of course. But I'm not surprised at all. At all. At all. I'm telling you, man. Seen some crazy stuff all in my own family, too. This ain't like away across yonder. This right here. I mean, right here in the tight circle, you know? Like, what? And I'm going on like, what is that, since November 18th? November 18th. Really, November 17th. There was like little ding ding, you know, but nothing like this, man. Nothing like, because look, I'll tell you guys, I'm not going to tell the story right now, but I'll set it up for later. I'll tell you the first divine encounter later. And it happened literally, okay, this was at the beginning the morning I was at my son's house when I left, right before I left, when I said that prayer. Yeah, right? Remember that? Okay, 5 minutes after that, boom. Literally, because the house is right by the gym, right? And I went straight to the gym and I had my first divine encounter right there. Soon as I take that back. I walked in, I walked in the gym. I walked in the locker room for like 2 minutes, put some stuff up in a locker, and I came out and boom, right there on the exercise bike right next to me. That was the first one. That was the first one. Shout out Nate Fitbeast 123. I've been looking for you, man. I told you I was going to hit you up right when I got back to town, and I tried, bro. I tried looking you up on Instagram, but it wasn't coming up. I'm not sure. I couldn't see no pictures of you, bro. So if you ever see this, man, I don't care when it is, dude. It'll be 5 years from now, bro. I hope it ain't that long, but tap in, dude. Nate Fitbeast 123. That's who I'm talking about. Up there in the Seattle-Tacoma area, around the Kitsap County area, Nate Fitbeast 123, right? The dude that was next to you on the bike. That's me, bro. Holla, big dog. Anyway, yeah, I'll tell you guys about that story later, but pretty cool. I was like, whoa, dude. Look, I immediately walked out the gym and hit up the homie crazy early in the morning and was like, yo, bro, I know what God wants me to do. I was like, boom, boom, gut punch. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. But, whew, yeah, it's gonna feel good to stretch out tonight. Feel good. You know what would make it better though? Ooh, big fat home cooked meal, and then go straight to bed after, like right after I burp, and then just lay back. Yeah, that kind of pass out. Cause last night, like, look, I slept like a baby last night, but I did wake up a time or two just because of the heavy thunder, you know. So it was like, it was waking me up. It was so loud, and then I seen that light, and like, whew, it was crazy. I don't know, like 2 in the morning or something, 1 in the morning. It was late. But look, I might tap in with you guys later, but it's like, if I get a room, like, man, I don't bring nothing in with me, especially where I go. I got like the perfect parking spot where I got it right by the room, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta bring nothing in, so I like going there, boom, try to get my $70 worth, you know. But yeah, man, I'm gonna pack this bag, go in here, get this sweat in, pay some dues, man, show some respect, man. Show some respect to the sweat gods, right? There is no sweat gods, but you know what I'm saying. No pun intended, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean, man. All right, yeah. Listen, much love, much blessings, right? Man, don't forget to pray before you go to bed.